in the world.
Everyone is so
That's
sensitive.
why.
It's so annoying.
And, oh my God, Adriana cracked her neck in the car.
It was like,
It was literally, and then she went the other way and it was like, and I was like, are you okay? That sounded crazy, but it must have felt amazing.
oh, it felt so good.
Sometimes I can like really crack my back too. And
When you
Derek's
do
like,
that?
oh, and it feels good. A little twist. It feels so good. Hear all that cracking. It's like the cartilage popping or something, which now that I say it.
Can you say that word again?
Cartilage? What, am I saying it wrong? What? Cartilage. Cartilage.
Cartilage?
Cartilage? Cartilage.
Cartilage?
I think you're saying it wrong.
It's cartilage.
Cartilage.
How do you say surprise?
Surprise. How do you
We
say
were having
surprise? How do you say surprise?
Surprise.
Surprise.
But it's surprise.
You're right. Surprise. Who says that?
Surprise.
Surprise.
Hello. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Welcome back.
New episode. Honestly, I don't know.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Everyone just take a sip for, I don't know, the weekend, the midday drink. Something.
She's good.
She is delicious.
So I was getting dressed today.
Yeah.
And I know I cannot be the only one that struggles with this and like tags in your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was a kid, I would take like the little manicure scissors and I'm cutting out the tag. It was like I'm doing surgery. Like you have to go really carefully or you get a hole in your shirt.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would do it like really fast and I would get holes in my shirts. But now I go really I have to cut if it's not printed on the shirt, which I appreciate companies who do that. Everyone should do that.
Why are they not all printed on the shirt?
It's like no tag, like a tag that's like in there is comfortable. You feel it. It's itching you.
Right.
It has to go. I cut them all out.
I agree with you there.
So annoying.
In Disney, when you buy the like Mickey Mouse ears, for some reason the tags on the accessory are like this long.
That's
For
annoying.
what?
It's aggressive.
And then every time you buy it, they're like, "Do you want us to cut the tags off?" Yes,
Yeah.
please. I'm not walking around with the tag flopping in the wind all day. Like,
I wonder if they do that on purpose, so like you can't like steal it.
I feel like, I mean, I guess, but it's like it's not even like the price tag. It's like the actual tag that has all
Interesting.
like the information. Like it
so
can't
annoying.
be that much information on a pair of ears.
And you get the tag here, and then you get the tag on the side. Like, do we need two tags? Like, and the one on the side, it's usually like this long.
I know.
You know what
and it's
I
all
mean?
about like washing instructions. Has
So
anyone
annoying.
ever read a tag actually?
I have to see like what's the
Preferred method?
what's the word? Not ingredients. What's the word? What the makings of your shirt? Like what's in it? Materials?
Oh, the material?
Yeah, is it cotton? 'Cause
Yeah,
I need
no.
to know like it could shrink. I need to like not put
Okay.
that. So I do look at it, but a lot of times I don't even have to look. I can just tell like that's gonna shrink by feeling it or something.
Okay, maybe that's just me. I don't pay attention at all. I just throw everything in the wash and the dryer.
But I cut them. I cut the tags out, especially that long one on
So
the
then
side.
you remember every single piece of clothing and
Once
how to wash it?
Yes, 1,000%. Once I have a new piece of clothes
Yeah.
and I wash it, I'll remember like that can't go in the dryer, that will shrink. I have ruined so many clothes. My sister's a little smaller than me and she gets clothes all the time from me because I'll wear them once, wash them, they shrink, and then I'm like, April, here you go, you got a new top. And she's like, thanks. Yeah, that's annoying.
Okay, maybe I should pay more attention to those tags then before I cut them out.
I mean,
Yeah, they're so annoying.
how frustrating when you get like a new dress or a new top that you love and then it shrinks and then it doesn't fit like it did and then you can't wear it again.
No, you're so right. And I should probably pay more attention to that because then I feel like I'm always saving something. And I'm like, but why is it doesn't fit me anymore?
I know.
And it's probably because I washed it.
I did that for
and
years.
dried
and I'm
it.
like, no, I need to get rid of stuff. But honestly, I do my laundry. Everything is cold water and on low heat in the dryer. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's even more annoying if it's on like a fancy dress. And like, do people still dry clean anymore?
I'm sure they do. I don't. Like, it's very extra. Like, take it
Yeah,
to the
right. I
dry
mean, like,
cleaners.
what else are you doing if you have like a really fancy dress and it needs to be washed?
Well, then, yes. You know.
Dry cleaners.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. You can do the gentle cycle in the wash.
Oh my God. All right. Anyways, let's get started with today's episode because I feel like now we're just
talking about laundry.
Laundry. That's so
like
exciting.
Story of my life being a mom. I do laundry all day long. But on the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I feel like this time of year, there's so many fun, exciting things happening that I like wish I could be a part of.
Like social events and
so
festivals.
much FOMO for things that like are kind of unrealistic, at least for now. But yeah, the Kentucky Derby is going on.
Yeah. Oh, Derek bet it on a horse and he won. Not like crazy amount
but
of money,
he still
but he
won
won a few bucks and like
wow.
he was so pumped.
Look
like,
at that. Maybe you guys should go next time.
I would love to go.
I feel like that's one of like
it's like an elite.
It's like one of the few events where like it's been around. I think they said it was like 150 years. I could totally be butchering that. But I feel like it's been around for a really long time and it's stayed the same. And the traditions have stayed the same. The fashion has stayed the same.
Yeah, I love that.
I love like looking at all the hats.
Yes.
Or aren't they called something?
To me, it's just a floppy hat. You know?
I think it has a specific name.
Maybe.
But anyways, I would love to go to that. That seems so fun.
I know. Also, I was thinking, which isn't as like I feel like the Kentucky Derby, you go like you want to dress up, like it just
it's more
theme.
of like a fancy formal like
preppy, but
prestige.
like the Masters I feel like was recently too, and that's always like a cool place to.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I've never been to the Masters, but Derek has always wanted to go there. That'd be fun too.
They have a derby in Rhode Island over the summer, and we should totally go.
Oh my God, I would love that. Oh my God, wait, is that in? Oh yeah,
Newport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you tell me about that?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God,
last summer because I was gonna go, and then it was like the weekend of, and we ended up not going.
I would love to go.
That would be so.
Wait, you're in
fun.
Newport all the time. You've never gone to that? I'm
no.
surprised. Well, it's a summer must.
I think it's a little on the pricey side.
Okay.
But I think if we maybe book this far in advance, get enough people, I think it's totally worth it.
So fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know. But
don't ask me anything about the horses. I don't know what's happening. I would just watch for like fashion.
I know. And
but I hope
this might be a touchy subject. And I feel like you were just about to say this. Like a lot of people like think that the horses like
are mistreated.
But I think like
I've heard things and I don't like that.
I think that's the horse's job. I think the horse enjoys it. Just like a police dog, like in my mind, and maybe this is me just being like optimistic, that dog loves its job. Yeah. Like those racehorses love their job.
That's optimistic. But no, but I know what you're saying. Like it's born and raised and trained to do this.
Yeah, like and a lot of those horses come from a long line of racehorses. Like that's their breed. That's the it's literally in their blood. So I like to think that they're living their best life.
Horses love to run, and that's just what they're doing. So, like, it does make sense. I just don't like when you see them, like, with the little whip hitting the horse.
Yeah, but
and, as the jockey is jockey. That's what the horse
there you go. We know vocab.
As he's riding the horse, he's, like, hitting the horse with the thing.
Okay, so I've, like, worked with horses, and their tolerance for pain...
Oh, it doesn't mean you should hurt them.
But it's not even like they have so much thick skin, literally and figuratively, and muscle that like it feels like a fly.
I get
like
that.
They don't feel it like that. That's why you see a lot of people like with horses like they'll either like kind of push them, shove them, like give them a little just to like show them who's boss. Because at the end of the day, you're working with like a 4,000-pound animal. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, I do.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want them to hurt them or anything like that. But I don't think they're doing it in like, oh, you suck, go faster. I know.
And I'm sure it's just like a little, almost like a nuisance of a feeling.
It's like
as
a
reminder for the horse. Okay.
Yes.
But I still.
I know what you mean. It doesn't look nice.
But horses are massive. Like they give me a lot of anxiety. They're beautiful, beautiful animals, but there are like what is it, the Clydesdale? Like
those
is crazy. Huge. That is crazy how big a Clydesdale is. Like they're just
they go on and on. Anyways, what else was just happening? I feel like
Coachella,
and
then now Stagecoach.
Another two things I would love to go to.
I know, like I feel like those are like bucket list things for me.
100%. Coachella or Stagecoach? Do you think?
So they're both really similar, but yet really different.
Yeah,
I think Stagecoach is like meant for you.
100%.
And if I had to choose, I don't know. I think I would I think I would do Stagecoach.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would do Stagecoach. But
oh my God,
Coachella
am I
looks fun.
smelling a girls trip?
Oh God, I've said it before. Like I regret not like doing like my bachelorette party at like Coachella. I feel like that would be so fun. So one day you should do that.
I know. It's kept in the back of my mind. I'll keep thinking about it.
But
yeah, the fashion. I feel like obviously Coachella would be so much fun too, but it would depend on who's headlining.
Yes.
If it's really not someone I'm like to die for, like when Harry did it and when Ariana did it,
yeah,
the things I would have done to go to those.
I just think it's so cool. Like, you know, when if you go to Stagecoach or Coachella, it is true that like celebrities are there, like just
like
wanting
normal
to see the
people,
show,
like
and like
they're
you're just that's really cool how you're kind of like mingling with celebrities. But so fun. I think. I like if I had to choose, it would be Stagecoach because I just feel like the vibes are a little different at Stagecoach.
100%.
Like I love country music, and Coachella I feel like could be a little some little sketchy.
I know
sometimes,
what you mean. Yeah,
you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
So
like just the people, I guess.
just
like
the whole overall day.
Yeah,
You know,
the people that it
Stagecoach,
attracts.
I imagine it's just like good vibes all day.
I want to talk about the fashion for. Well, I feel like those three. Coachella and Stagecoach are very similar in a way, but I feel like, well, obviously the Kentucky Derby is just very like pristine, formal, fancy. We said the hats, like the satin dresses and everything like that.
Floral, all that.
Yeah. And that's all nice, but I would 100% rather dress for Coachella than dress for the Kentucky Derby.
You can have a lot of fun Coachella. Just wear something like skimpy and like now I
bathing
feel like
suit and like chunky belt.
Anything goes. I feel like honestly, like the themes. I feel like every year, like the style has changed a little bit. I feel like it used to be super like boho and
very
like hippie almost, and
very
then now
hippie.
it's more stylish. I feel
like yes and no. I feel like I hate the influencers that think like they're too cool to be there. And they just wear like a white t-shirt and shorts.
I woke up today and decided I wanted to go to Coachella, whereas we would put months into our outfits, you know.
But like you're at Coachella, like nobody is too cool for Coachella. Like if you were to even just wear a bathing suit top with the shorts, it would have been so much better than just a t-shirt. And you know what I mean? But yeah, the style, like Vanessa Hudgens used to like be the queen of Coachella.
Yes.
And she used to always wear like the fringe and like
Paris Hilton too. I remember.
Yes.
Like now I feel like everyone goes to Coachella, but like yeah, I remember like a select few celebrities that I would follow were always like super into it.
Yeah. And then obviously the Stagecoach is like the more Western, cowboy boots, cowboy hat.
I love the cow print. These like a brown cow print now. Yeah. I'm like obsessed with that.
Wait, so actually I have a cow print like tube top.
So cute.
Doesn't really fit me that well. So if you want it, you can.
Yes, I would. Yes. Yes. Thank
That's
you.
just like reminded me of that. But yeah, I never reach for it, but it is so cute. So if you want it, it's all yours.
I want it.
You could save it where it's Stagecoach.
Yeah, we'll see. But I love a good, like I remember going to Nashville, you know, you could have fun with that. Just like the country vibes, the fringe,
I love it.
The cow print, all that, the leathers and studs. And I just love all that. And, yeah. And it's just so fun to see. Is it like a week-long festival or something? Because it's not just like a day.
I think it's a 3-day, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it's 2. So I think Coachella is the first 2 weekends of April. And then Stagecoach is the last weekend and then the next weekend after that. But yeah, so it's just the weekend. And like some girl on TikTok did a breakdown of it, and it's not as expensive as you would think.
Stagecoach?
Coachella.
Oh, really? Because I've heard like crazy things about like the prices for Coachella. Like,
well, obviously, if you get the like $10,000 setup,
I want to be like in the tent, like you know, if we're gonna do it.
Yeah, but I know.
Do it.
I know, because I also see people that say it like Airbnbs, and they're like, our Airbnb is 2 minutes down the road, and it took us 3 hours to get there because of the traffic.
Yeah,
I'd rather be on the premises.
Yeah, premises.
Yep. Be on property.
Yeah, there we go.
But then at the same time, then you're juggling like the bathroom situation and the showers.
And I hear that is brutal.
I'd rather sit in an Uber for 3 hours and have an actual shower and a bathroom at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I heard something crazy that like the traffic this year, I guess like I heard like going into it, typically like 3-hour traffic is like no, that's what's expected.
Yeah.
But this year I heard it was like 9 hours. It was something insane. I'm like,
Yeah.
that is so I don't know about that.
I know.
I mean,
And
realistically,
I was thinking Coachella was like going down the drain and nobody cared anymore.
apparently
That's
not.
how it felt last year. And then I think this year everyone's like, what are we doing? It's Coachella.
Oh my gosh. But for us also, we have to like fly really far. I mean, if I lived in California, I think it would be a no-brainer. Like, we're going to Coachella.
Oh, obviously.
But knowing that it's like super far for us. So anyway, I don't see it happening for me anytime soon, but I think you should totally go.
Well, if I make it my bachelorette, you have to go.
Then I would have to
There
go.
is no question.
100%.
Okay, good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, you know what else is coming up soon that I just thought about? I'm pretty sure tomorrow is the Met Gala.
Oh, the Met Gala.
Right? It's the first Monday in May.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Huh.
It's been the first Monday in May for the last couple years.
Oh my God.
Can you Google it, actually?
We missed it. It's gonna be May. Justin Timberlake, you know?
Wait, happy May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. What am I Googling?
When's the Met Gala this year?
I love the Met Gala. That's so fun to watch. I love all like the themes.
Love.
I remember it was either last year or like the year before. It was like Enchanted something.
Oh, that was last year. It was Sleeping Beauty's Awaken or something like that.
That was amazing to me, and the outfits were incredible. Love it. What am I doing?
Not on Instagram.
Honestly, my attention span is really small these days.
When is the Met Gala? Pretty sure it's tomorrow.
Met Gala 2025. Monday, May 5th. So
that's right. That's like another thing. Coachella and the Met Gala, I feel like, are two things that like you don't you don't know what's happening till like the day of, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
it's the Met Gala tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Where like everyone else is like planning for like years.
Yeah. Met Gala.
Did it say what the theme was this year?
Oh yeah, what is the theme? And then I remember one year it was camp, and we're like, what the heck? I still don't know what that means, but
I think camp. What
does it mean? You tell us, Adriana. What define that? Style.
I don't know. I think camp is supposed to be like anything you want it to be. I think that was the whole purpose.
I think camp was.
But then I don't know. People came in feathers and colors, and people came in black suits.
I think camp. I don't know how to
describe then, like,
it, but no.
For a while, like the slang, like, oh, that's so camp. I don't know what that means.
I don't know how to say this. But this sounds kind of boring. I mean, probably like still have to die for looks, but super fine tailoring black style.
Okay.
Super fine.
Super fine.
The Met Gala 2025 will celebrate the theme super fine tailoring black style. End quote. So like that.
Okay.
To me, that just looks like that sounds like just formal, like black tie.
Yeah, super fine sounds.
But
like
that's like the Oscars.
No, but I think
or like any other award show. I want to see something extra.
I think what they were doing is that it's all gonna be, or mostly going to be, like black owned fashion designers.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what I think I heard. I didn't hear super fine, but so.
This year's exhibit, also titled Superfine, explores the evolution of tailoring and its impact on identity, culture, and super expression within the black diaspora? I can't read. I'm sorry. That last word. How do you say that?
I don't know what that word is. I've never seen that word in my life.
But anyway, okay.
Yeah, so it seems like black-owned fashion designers and
okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Interesting. I can't wait to see that. I feel like with a broad theme like that.
Oh wait, but now I'm seeing something else. Now I'm seeing, which is making like, which if this is more of the theme, then like I'm not into it. Okay. The dress code for the 2025 Met Gala is tailored for you, which is a nod to the exhibit's focus on menswear and tailoring. I don't want to see all the girls in suits. I want gowns.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
This means guests are encouraged to interpret the theme in a way that is personal to them, from suiting its specific silhouettes, fabrics, and accessories. I don't want to see the girls in suits. No. I want to see a gown with that the train goes down the entire
Me
stairs.
too. Me
like,
too.
That's what I want. Remember Rihanna's red dress that one year?
Remember what was the theme? The Roman Catholic. That theme.
I remember that one.
Oh, if you remember, it was like everyone wore
Black
the
and
jewel.
red.
No, everyone wore like the jewels and the. I'm pretty sure someone wore like a big priest thing with the cross on it. And Ariana Grande, her dress was the painting of the Sistine Chapel.
Oh wow.
That was a really good one.
I just remember Rihanna's red dress that one year. It was like the entire staircase.
Was she pregnant that year?
I don't know. And then I remember someone else's dress. It could have been Blake Lively or someone. It was like Cinderella. Was it Zendaya?
That was Zendaya.
That was
yes.
But then I feel like Blake Lively also had one that like changed colors, like you flipped it around or something.
I think so.
That was like I think the Enchanted theme, like such a cool theme.
I will say, because of everything that's going on, I'm not really a fan of Blake Lively, but her Met Gala looks are. She's 10 out of 10. She's gorgeous. Always.
And her looks are to die. Yeah, you can't.
She's gorgeous. She's a good actress. Her Met Gala is just always, but.
Maybe we don't love her personality.
Do I know her personally, though? No, so.
Touche. But, do we know anybody?
But yeah, Met Gala, that's going to be so exciting. That's another thing I wish I could go to.
I know. Can you imagine?
Can they just, have a raffle or something? Like, I promise I'll be a fun time.
Oh
you know what I mean? Like, I will.
Hold the phone. So Travis Kelce was just seen like in New York City like the other day, and like ever since like football ended, Eras Tour ended, you haven't really seen Taylor and Travis like where you saw them all the time, and we were like so lucky, and now we don't see them at all. But he was just seen in the city. We haven't seen Taylor. They still have not made a red carpet debut as a couple. I am dying for that. Imagine they show up to the Met Gala.
It's gonna be tomorrow
because he's in the city. Where's Taylor?
She lives in the city, doesn't she?
But will Taylor be at the Met Gala? Will Blake be at the Met Gala? Blake's usually always there. So they are having a little friendship issue, so it seems. A little squabble, if you will.
From what we've heard.
But, I mean, listen, we follow as best we can, so.
Does Taylor go to the Met Gala?
She's never been as... Oh, yeah, she was there. She was there once, I believe. But but the Eras Tour, she's been so busy, She hasn't been doing that. But I wonder if now that the tour is over and she's just been chilling, we haven't seen her. And Travis is in the city.
I wonder. I
am just waiting for their red carpet debut.
I can't believe they haven't done. No, yes, they did.
No, they haven't. Not on a red carpet. They've been seen out and about all over, like going to restaurants, but they haven't been on on a red carpet as a couple. You look super cute. You're posing together and you're kissing. They haven't done that. They have not been on a red carpet together, and I don't even think they've been to like an awards show together.
Do you think they broke up?
Red carpet. I heard what I've read that they're happy as can be, and they have not broken up.
Okay. But honestly, I hope they don't. I love them together.
I know.
I really do.
I ship them hard.
Last year at the Met Gala, Ariana and Cynthia were the performers.
Yes.
And they did an outstanding job. But I know that's like not Ariana's thing, and she's probably not going to go this year. And speaking of Lauren, my sister, texted me like 2 nights ago. It was like 12:30 in the morning. And she just goes, I miss Ariana Grande.
Oh, I know.
What?
I know.
But I get what she means. Like, I miss the, like...
Yeah, she's a little scrappy. You know what I mean? Like, now
she is scrappy.
I know. I kind of miss that Ariana Grande, too. Mm-hmm. I do. But
I know what she means.
She's good. I'm always a fan of her.
I wanted to touch a little bit, because we've been talking about, like, all these celebrities and what everyone's wearing. I wanted to just touch a little bit, just to wrap up this episode, about like our fashion and our style and how like it evolves, because I was thinking this the other day.
Oh my God, has my style evolved? Jesus.
I think like, and I don't know if everyone else does this, but I think I have a different style depending on the season.
Oh yeah. Well,
like I think when it's like wintertime, I'm definitely more like chic and like, I wouldn't say put together, but maybe in my mind it's more put together. And then like when spring, summer comes around, I'm very like boho granola, like granola. Have you never heard of granola?
I mean, I eat it, but I don't know what you mean as far as
granola is very like like what I'm picturing in my head is like bandana, hiking boots, flannel.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Or like the Birkenstocks. Like I wear those all summer.
Oh boy.
Like hippie boho-y, like
I never heard that. Granola.
Look it up. It's cute. I think it's cute.
Explain it. I do kind of see it.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
And then like fall comes around and I'm like not preppy, but like kind of.
Yeah.
Or like very like Western in a way.
Yes.
In fall. And I like wish that they can all just come together and I can have one style, but I don't.
Let's do something crazy. Let's dress summer vibes in the winter and let's dress like a fall outfit in the spring.
But it's so hard to dress like boho. Well, I get too much anxiety about clothes and about what I'm wearing, is that this is how I think, because then I think like I lean more towards like tomboy style, I think personally.
But I love that for you, by the way.
You.
You're never, I mean, you always look amazing. I've said it before. I love your style. You have very unique style in the best way. But the one thing that now that you mention it, now that I'm thinking about like all your previous looks, like you never wear anything like overly sexy. You're always just like put together nicely and very tasteful, which is a compliment. Like you're never like trying too hard.
Yeah, I don't really like that personally. I don't care what everybody else does. You do you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe if it's, like, a night out and it's, like, 90 degrees at night and it's the summer and I just have a brand new tan, like, sure. But, yeah, I rather, like, baggy pants, baggy T-shirt, sneakers. Bunch of jewelry.
The Billie Eilish vibe.
Yeah. I love, like, a tomboy, like a girlier look, but make it tomboy, like a little like sundress, but like with a hat and sneakers.
So cute.
You know what I mean?
So cute.
I feel like not a lot of people like that style, but whatever.
I feel like your style in the summer, I would describe it as just like beach. Like, you know,
yeah, exactly.
You have like you're very beachy in the summer, but like you live at the beach on the summer, so like that suits you well. My style is definitely, I agree with you where like per season it changes, you know. But otherwise, you know, my style isn't that exciting, I feel like.
But I feel like it is,
in
though,
summer, I like bright colors to like accentuate my tan. In the winter, I like my sweaters and, you know, boots. And
I feel like you lean more towards like the essentials, and that's where I struggle. Like I texted my sister yesterday, I was like, I don't have a black bathing suit.
I know, we talked about this. Oh, everyone needs
a black bathing suit, right?
Suits are black. I have
mine are all like crazy prints, and I'm like, I need like the essentials.
Yeah, you definitely do. Well, I'm wearing a very on-trend color today.
The
butter yellow. I'm obsessed. Oh, you had the hoodie recently. You wore the
our game. Yeah,
I'm like loving like the butter yellow. It's just such a pretty color.
Yeah, no, I love it. It looks yellow. So good with your hair color too.
Thank you.
I really love it.
Thanks. Well, this was fun. I think we should just wrap up.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was good.
Yeah.
A lot of FOMO that we have not going to all these festivals, but you never know.
I know. Well,
one day maybe you'll see. Honestly, I don't know what Coachella interviewing.
Can you imagine? That would be like goals. You never know.
You never know what the future holds.
You're right. You know what? Yeah, we just got to keep trucking along
and dress for success.
Dress for success. I will say it, and I've said it 100 times. Wherever I'm going, if I'm just going out to lunch, if I'm going to a party, a shower, a wedding, anything, I would always rather be overdressed
100%
than underdressed. Like, no one's going to look at you and be like, oh my God, you look crazy. If anything, people are going to come up to you and be like, you look so nice.
Yeah.
But I would hate to show up somewhere and like be too casual. That's like my worst fear.
Worst nightmare.
I always like
I'd rather be the most overdressed in the room.
Like you still look, no one's saying you look bad. Like you look really nice.
I was just going to say, no one's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she's wearing heels and we're all wearing sneakers.
Right.
I'd rather it be that than, oh my God, we're all wearing heels, she's wearing sneakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
No,
that's just us, I think, having anxiety with clothes.
But also, how fun is it? And you and I, and like April is like this. I know Lauren's like this. Like we are so on the same page as far as like going somewhere, like a party or whatever, like vacation. It's so fun, like picking out the outfits for that event.
Oh my God.
And we could spend a lot of time like stressing like what we're wearing. But like I love picking out a good outfit.
I do too.
Love clothes. You and I are on the same page. It's like
I could talk about clothes.
It's
all
like my kryptonite
day.
is like clothes. It's just.
You want to know how crazy I am, and then I promise we'll stop talking. So, I think Pinterest is like my most used app, and I don't know if you're this familiar with Pinterest, but you can like create boards.
Yes,
and like
I know
say
that.
Okay, good. And you can like save things for albums. So I have an album in Pinterest called outfit inspo.
Love it.
And then I have it categorized.
I have like dream home.
Yeah, there you go.
I have
there
those
you
type
go.
Of words.
I have my outfits categorized per season.
Love the organization.
Per event and per trip.
Love that.
So I'll always have one that's empty that'll say upcoming trip, and if I have an upcoming trip, I'll edit and I'll say where I'm going, and then I'll start and it makes it so much easier to pack, and that's how insane I am.
No, I think that's great.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thanks.
I love that for you.
Thanks. All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah.
This was fun. Hopefully you guys could relate to something.
And then maybe next time we'll talk about the looks from the Met Gala, because that's on
tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
I know.
So happy
me
you said
too.
Because I wouldn't have missed it.
There you go.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.